The heavy double doors of the mansion burst open with a thunderous slam. The millionaire storms in, his expensive leather shoes pounding against the polished marble. His face is carved in stone, his jaw tight with disdain. If that maid thinks she's here to entertain herself, instead of scrubbing my floors, she'd be out on the street tonight. He spits, tossing his designer coat across the entryway. His voice echoes through the silent halls like a curse. He expects to be greeted by stillness, the usual silence of his carefully controlled home. But instead, faint music trickles from upstairs, notes, strings. A violin dot his brows knit together in fury. Music? In my house? Who gave her permission? The man ascends the staircase 2 steps at a time, his anger echoing in every footfall. The sound grows louder, pulling him toward the children's wing. This is exactly what happens when you give the help too much freedom, he mutters. His fists clench. He imagines the maid sitting idly, teaching nonsense while his children fall behind in their expensive private tutoring. With every step, his irritation sharpens into rage. He's paying her to work, not to play. And if she dares cross that line, this will be her last day. He reaches the ornate nursery door and pauses only for a second. The melody is clear now, soft, broken, yet strangely familiar. Without hesitation, he flings the door open, ready to unleash his fury, and then he freezes. Inside, his black maid kneels on the rug. But she's not cleaning, not folding, not polishing. She's holding a violin. His 7-year-old twins are by her side, each clutching tiny instruments, their small fingers fumbling at the strings. Her voice is calm, almost musical itself. Steady now. Don't rush. Let the bow breathe. The twins squeak out awkward notes, scratchy and off-key. Instead of scolding, the maid beams at them. Perfect, she encourages softly. Because you tried? The children giggle, their eyes sparkling with pride. Look, Daddy, we're playing like Mommy used to. The words hit him like a blow. His heart stutters. His late wife, their mother. Her violin had once filled this house, before illness stole her away. He hasn't heard that sound in years. And now here it is again. From her, anger surges back, fierce and blinding. He steps inside, his shadow falling over the group. What is this nonsense? He snaps, his voice like a whip. Who told you you could do this? The twins shrink at his tone, clutching their violins tighter. But the maid rises slowly, her expression calm, her dignity unshaken. They wanted to remember her, she says softly, gesturing to the instruments. I only helped them find her song again. Her words stab through his armor. His chest tightens as the melody returns to him, the same lullaby his wife used to play every night. He looks at the violins, at the twins' hopeful faces, at the maid's steady hands. Memories he has fought to bury claw their way back. His wife in that very room, bow in hand, smiling as she played until the children fell asleep in her lap. His throat burns, but he forces the emotion down. That's not your place, he growls. The maid takes a breath, her voice trembling with truth. Before this job, I studied music. I had dreams of teaching, of performing. But life had other plans. She looks at the twins with tenderness. They deserve to feel their mother's love again. Through this music, through her song, I can give them that. Her confession silences the room. For a moment, even the millionaire has no words. The millionaire turns away, gripping the doorframe, his knuckles white. He wants to order her out. He wants to cling to his authority, to the walls he's built around his grief. But the children's laughter, the trembling strings, the ghost of his wife's melody, it's too much. His defenses crack. He feels his chest tighten, his pride breaking under the weight of love he's denied for too long. The children drop their violins and rush to the maid, wrapping their little arms around her. Daddy, don't be mad. His daughter cries. She makes us feel like Mommy is still here. His son adds, his voice trembling. Their innocence crushes him. Tears threaten to spill, but he blinks them back, swallowing hard. For the first time in years, He feels something more powerful than control. He feels the raw ache of love. The millionaire exhales slowly. His voice is different now, softer, breaking. No, I'm not mad. He steps forward, kneeling to his children's level, then looking at the maid with sincerity he's never shown her before. I'm grateful. From this day, you are not just their maid. You are their teacher, their family. The maid's eyes widen in shock. The children's faces light up with joy, and for the first time in years, the mansion is filled not with silence, but with music, laughter, and the promise of healing. The camera fades on the violin's gentle melody, carrying the echo of a love that will never truly die.